It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and happy Tuesday. I was just playing around with my Holly Jolly Colorist Studio kits today and thought I would just make a video. So you saw in the beginning, there is that really cool like postage stamp paper, and I decided to gut the center of them so that they would be all full postage stamps, which left me an outside border to potentially do something with later. So this took a little bit of time because I took my Crocodile and used it to punch out all the little circles in the postage stamp, because I attempted to do it like with fussy cutting, and oh gosh, that was definitely not gonna happen. I think I made like a few of them and then I was like, okay, I cannot cut circles in general, and I can definitely not cut little tiny postage circles. So for the smaller ones, I used the smaller punch, and the bigger ones, I used the bigger punch, because my Crocodile has like 2 settings. So I haven't pulled that thing out in a while, so it was nice to actually pull it out and use it. So my thought for this is to actually use those stamps and make a wreath with it. So I started with all of the stamps that I fussy cut, and I'm going to go through some of the embellishments, and I'm going to kind of intertwine those in. And I am also going to add a couple of the purple plaid hearts. I'm going to add those in. And then I really wanted to add that blue crown because this is a picture of Adele, and they were helping Santa get the toys ready, and she's got this bear with this super cute sequin dress on. And so I felt like that crown worked really well. So I have pretty much my wreath how I want it to kind of look. I did take one of my dinner plates and then just drew a circle with a pencil, knowing that I was going to cover it up anyway, but it just kind of gave me a little bit of a guideline for that. So I have all that down. Here is my photo. I'm going to mat it in just a thin white cardstock border, and I'm going to slip it down in kind of that right lower hand corner of the wreath. So as you can see, nothing is glued down at this point. So everything is moving everywhere while I am doing this. And so at this point, I'm going to see if there's anything that needs to be added kind of to that center area. And I am going to basically forget that that is just where my title is going to have to go. So I will go off screen and I will glue everything down because, like I said, they're all starting to move, and that's where my title's going to go. I do use the alphas from the kit, and I titled it as Santa's Little Helper because that's exactly what she was doing. And so my wreath is down and my title is down. And then I remembered I had this purple frazzle from a previous kit, and I decided to kind of stick that in periodically throughout the wreath. So it's almost like that is kind of like what it's sitting on or holding it down or something, and it's just going to bring that little extra pop of purple that you can see in those fabric hearts. I just want to kind of tuck those in and kind of bring that purple around the layout as well. So it's a pretty thick frazzle, and so I'm actually going to cut it in half. And I am very frugal when it comes to my frazzles. I don't know why. I know exactly where to get more, but I'm just like, none of it can go to waste. Like, none of it can really be too hidden under the paper or anything like that. So that's kind of one of those funny little quirks of mine, as you could say. So this is where I'm just tucking them in. I am trying to like puff them out a little bit to give a little bit of texture. I am sticking that down with my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive. And then I decided it needed a little extra sparkle. So I grabbed some sequins from my stash. These are a very old mix, and as you can see, I don't have a whole lot of them left. And so I am going to use up the rest of this sequin mix on this layout. And it works out good. It has the blues and the pinks and everything. So I think that I've got enough spots down, and then I realize I don't. So I'm going to add more dollops of glue and use my crystal katana to pick that up and stick them down. And that is going to do it for this layout. So if you are a fussy cutter, I would highly encourage you to fussy cut these stamps. They turned out super cute. And I think this is a great way to make a wreath with embellishments. You don't need flowers and leaves and all of that stuff that you usually think of with a wreath. So try it out with some fussy cut items and some pieces of ephemera. If you choose to do that, please tag me. I would love to see what you are coming up with. If you have any questions, leave them down below. I will have all of the shop's information so you can get your hands on this kit, as well as some extra frazzles, because, you know, we all need lots of frazzles. So I do have a couple of close-ups for you. If you have any other questions, please let me know. But that is going to do it. Oh, and if you're grabbing something from the shop, use my code Crystal10, and that will save you 10% in the shop. So remember to wear your crown. Bye.